Hey everyone, Photo Tristan back with another video, and in this video we're taking a look at a just released brand new BlueAir air purifier. It's a new model. This one is the 311 Auto model, and as you can see it is a cylinder form factor here, and this model really sort of bridges the gap in the BlueAir lineup between the 411 and the 211 models. The 411 is a cylinder model kind of like this, a round one, but it's smaller and it's rated for a smaller room. I believe that one is rated for like a 190 square foot room, so a smaller bedroom or something like that. And then they have the bigger 211 model, which I have reviewed recently in the past. I'll post a link up here on the top right for that. The 211 is rated to filter spaces up to 540 square feet. And the 311 model here is rated to filter spaces up to 250 square feet. So definitely sort of bridges the gap between, those two models. The 211 is larger and square, and then the 411 is smaller and also cylinder. So I think the 311 is a great sized model in that it's right sized for a larger bedroom or home office or den. Whereas the 411 model is the smaller model, which is sized more for a smaller bedroom. And then you have the 211 model, which is sized for like a living room or larger space. So this really does sort of fill in that gap in the BlueAir's blue line of air purifiers. The other thing they have added is the auto feature. They've also come out with a 411 auto, which is, a smaller one of these, but with the auto feature. And the auto feature really is kind of nice in that if you have that on, it'll automatically sense the amount of pollution in the room, and it'll actually ramp up the speed of the fan to filter out that pollution. So for instance, let's say you're cooking and there's smoke in your environment, it'll automatically detect that and just ramp up this fan as it needs to get rid of that smoke. So that's really a nice feature. And the way you activate that is you tap the top button on the top so that all three LEDs light up like this. And now we're in auto mode. When you're in auto mode, you can see the LED on the middle there is blue, and that's detecting that the air is good in the room right now. If the unit detects that the air is sort of bad or there's smoke, it'll go to orange and then red, and you'll hear the fans kind of ramp up automatically as well. So that's in auto mode. Now, one of the complaints I have read from reading some of the various reviews of the prior model, like the 411, people who have the 411 in their bedroom complain that the LED is always on and it might be a little bit bright or something like that. What's nice about this new model, both the 311 and the 411 Auto, is that if you put it in the manual mode, like in the slowest speed, which is technically the quietest one that you would most likely use when you're sleeping, if you put it in that mode by clicking it, by tapping it to that mode, you can kind of see the indicator there on the top shows that it's in mode 1. All the lights then dim. So it has no lights at all if you want to put it in that mode, which is kind of nice. Of course, if you want to see what mode it's in, you can just tap the top button and it'll tell you briefly and then dim the lights again. So as you can see right now, it's in mode 1 and the air quality was good because it was showing blue there. So just some nice added touches and enhancements in terms of the user interface in that respect. Now, stay tuned because towards the end of this video, I will go up close to the unit and I will do a demo of all three fan speeds so you can really hear how loud it can get. I can tell you right now it's in mode 1 and it is really pretty quiet, although not silent. I do have to say I hear a slight sort of fan buzzing sound that sounds sort of like a hollow fan inside the unit. That's how it sounds in mode 1. I don't hear any fan noise, but I do hear a slight kind of hollow buzzing sound emanating from inside the unit. And then if I put my hand in front of it, I can feel a slight breeze, so it is definitely working and filtering. Also, the pre-filter is kind of nice. They have several different colors of pre-filter. The one it comes with is like a charcoal gray, but then they have a lighter gray one. They have a green one. They have a pink one. I believe they have also a navy blue one now as well, which I think is pretty cool because I like the navy blue color. And when there's dust that accumulates on the pre-filter on the outside, you can just vacuum that, or you can take that whole pre-filter off and put it in your laundry. So let me go ahead and adjust the camera a little bit here and I can show you this unit and the inside of it as well. So I'm going to start by turning it off. Okay, now it's off and I heard a slight click there. And then the way that this unit works is you just unscrew the top of it from the base, like to change the filter. And you kind of see here, it's It's like a 2-unit setup here. Now let me turn it around and you can kind of see the back. One of the things I kind of like about the Prefilter is it has this Velcro pocket here for the cable, which is kind of nice. So the cable's not just hanging out, and you can actually kind of hide the cable in this little channel here, and then you just Velcro that back up like that. And it just looks more flush and nice, so that's really cool. But let me go ahead and take the top off, and then you can kind of see the inside here. So this is the inside of the unit. And what you do to replace the filters is you just take this ring off, and you kind of see the filter has carbon as well as the HEPA filter as well as the Prefilter. So then to change the filter, you would pull the Prefilter off, and I'm not going to do that now because it's in there so nicely. And then you have 2 little tabs here, and you pull this whole filter off this middle tube, and then you can replace the filter. And so it's really very easy. The filter is completely recyclable as well, in like plastic recycling, which is really nice. That's one of the things about BlueAir that I really like, the fact that their filters are completely recyclable. So then once you install your new filter over this inner tube, don't forget the ring, and the ring just lines up with these little slots on the inside of that middle piece. Now when you're changing the filter, make sure the unit's not plugged in, because it's very easy to accidentally hit this top touch bar or touch button when you're doing it. And then to put the top part on, you just kind of place it on gently and turn it in a clockwise motion to line it up. And then it kind of clicks in like that. So the BlueAir 311 Auto is at a price point that's a little bit lower than the 211 Plus and a little bit higher than the 411. Because pricing does tend to fluctuate, do check the description field where I have an affiliate link for current pricing and availability on this unit. Now, as promised, let me go ahead and turn the unit on, and you can get a sense of the different speeds. Let's first turn it on, and when I first turn it on, it's going to be in the auto mode, so you're going to hear it ramp up a little bit, run its test, and then probably, slow down. Okay, I am going to edit this because it does take about 30 seconds, to sort of go through its tests and, choose the best speed in auto mode for your environment. So right now it's on low speed, but I'll go ahead and put it to low manually. So yeah, this is low speed, and I'm only about maybe 1.5 feet away from the unit. Let's go to speed 2. Still about 1.5 to 2 feet away from the unit. Now let's go to speed 3. They call speed 3, I believe, a super mode, and it's really much faster than any of the other speeds, and that's really good for clearing out a room of odors or pollutants really fast. And as you can tell, it's really much louder than the other speeds, but as I put my hand over here, it's really moving quite a lot of air. And then finally off. So it's very intuitive the way that you operate this. You really only have to worry about 4 speeds: auto, speed 1, speed 2, and speed 3, and then of course off. It's all controlled with this top touch button, and you get a sense of which speed it is via these built-in integrated LEDs, and also in the auto mode you'll get a sense of the air quality via this LED indicator right here. So this has been my look at the new BlueAir BluePure 311 Auto Air Purifier. It's a brand new air purifier that literally just came out as of this video. And I think it's the perfect size for a larger bedroom or home office or den. And it certainly does not take up as much floor space as the larger 211 model, which I really like. Again, it's the BlueAir 311 Auto. If you want a smaller one for a smaller space, check out the 411 Auto, which is a smaller unit. And then if you have a larger space, check out the 211 model version. But yeah, I've been a fan of the BlueAir air purifier. It really helps the air quality in my home. And also, if you live in an area that tends to get wildfires, it can definitely help with the the smoke from wildfires as well, and just your general overall air quality. With what BlueAir calls their HEPA silent air purifier technology, they say that it actually filters out better than an actual HEPA air purifier in terms of filtering out smaller particles than an actual HEPA air purifier. And then it also has the activated carbon layer inside the filter as well, which helps filter out VOCs and smoke and odors and things like that. All that combined with the fact that the filter is 100% recyclable, and then you can also customize the look of it with changing out the fabric pre-filter on the outside of it to different colors and things like that, and then the washable pre-filter, and also the kind of cool design of the BlueAir Blue line. All that combines to make the BlueAir Blue line my favorite line of air purifiers. So thanks for watching this video, and for any questions or comments, please feel free to leave them, and I will see you in my next video.